Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Elvinja and this is the oxygen not included, the Rime Asteroid. It says is a frozen core, but actually it's not just a core, but all of it is cold. Even this button area that has the crude oil is cold and nothing is hot. Only thing that produce heat at the beginning in this game, geysers and my system producing heat. Other than that, the whole asteroid is a cold area. So this is my base. I'm in cycle 738 and we have two natural gas geyser, one here, and I connected them both. The natural gas comes here through this system, goes to this unlimited storage or reservoir. Then after this, if this pipe is full, this pump is shut down and this gas goes this way and goes to the generators, natural gas generators. But with this gas pipe element sensor, here is natural gas. If here is not natural gas in this pipe, the NOT gate turn it to positive signal and this start pumping the gas from this reservoir to this temporary reservoir, and this way goes to the generators. So then I change that electricity from these generators to three line. One of them goes to power up these pumps and the system here for the reservoir. Another one goes to base and this pump and power up part of my base. Another power line in my base is from this coal generator and manual generator. That's power up this area for this jukebot, research station, and my uh, automatic bathroom. As you can see, the water comes here and goes back to the bathroom system. Then we have oxygen generation system here. As you can see, first I had the water here before I'm making this water cooling system for this geyser. Then I pump the water to this, and if our water is cool in this area, gonna cool down my system a little bit, then goes to the electrolyzer, then produce oxygen and hydrogen. Then we use that through this area. This one separating the hydrogen from oxygen and put it to my this temporary reservoir. If these are full, from here goes to my unlimited reservoir for hydrogen. So these two line, one of these is powering the oxygen generation, this reservoir, this water system, and another line power up part of my base and this atmosphere ducts. As you can see, this generating more hydrogen than that we need right now for this system. So I reserve some of it in here and in here and power up my base with some of that. If in the future we have so much more, I can use it also to power up the more areas. For now, this is self-powered, and because this was cold asteroid, so until now I was using this oxygen without cooling it down this way to the base, so I could heat up the base without using too much electricity for this element. or this water element, liquid TPU. I can't see the name. Liquid tepidizer, or this space heater. So I didn't use this one too much because this uses too much electricity to heat up the area. Uh, the oxygen itself heat up this area, and also this water, hotted water can come from this geyser. I pumped it out here, and sometimes I used the iron heated iron that come from this volcano, bring it to my base so I can hit the base without using electricity that much. So let's yeah, now that my base is heated little bit, and in some area is hot, too much hot, something like this. And then I change the line from main oxygen line to come from this cold biome, get cold from 43 to 3, and then goes to my base. Now after that I made this one. Where is that? This here temporary system to turn the crude oil. So this temporary system separate the crude oil from the water or any other liquid in here. Crude oil goes to this. Then we get petroleum. These two polymer press turn the petroleum to the plastic. And also I used all the extra petroleum for this kind of liquid door or liquid bridge or anything you want to call it, to separate the cold area from my base. I didn't use water because the water cooling temperature to turn it to the ice isn't that much. Like this, you can see freezing point is almost in 0 degree, minus 0.6 degree, but for petroleum minus 55 degree. So that not gonna freeze anytime soon, or but any of temperature nearby. This is minus 9, minus 10, minus 18. That not gonna reach this. Evaporation point is 500. So I used it in this cooling system here. Instead of water, I use petroleum. So the water don't freeze or don't get turned to the steam inside these pipes and don't break this system. So I use petroleum. As much as I know, until now in my gameplay, petroleum is most stable liquid in the game. I mean lowest freezing point and highest evaporation point as at the same time. So we have bedrooms for 12 dupes. This is the farm, and this is the natural farm or peep farm. I planted the mealwood with the peeps. This is my great hall. As you can see, we have this for food, triage card. Oh, then this is natural farm or peep farm for arbor tree that produce wood. And I use this wood for this wood tile, or we can use it for wood burner to produce the electricity in the future. And another natural farm to make Thimble Reed fiber, and we use it to make the atmosuit or this arts for the moral. Also, for fixing the atmosphere or repairing atmosphere, we need the fiber, and right now we don't have fiber because when this get too much cold or too much heat, we can't get growth from them or fiber from them. And this is my research station. I just researched this and this. Also, let's research this one for now. This is still not working because the temperature in this room it didn't reach 125 degree right now. That very soon that's gonna reach that. Let me explain this system. There's another similar system with a door or glass between the cooling area and the water inside this geyser area, but I like it this way much better because when this doesn't produce water, I mean when it's not activated right now is activated and 11 cycle until deactivate, but when it deactivate for few cycle, then we can turn this water to ice. I mean cool it down to turn to ice, so we get cooler cold water for this water reservoir, unlimited water reservoir here. This one is radiant pipe. As I said, I use petroleum because the freezing point is very low and I can cool down this area as much as I want. Then we have this area with this liquid bridge on top of this thermo aquatuner, and it works like a fridge in your house. The petroleum goes here, it gets heated by heat of this room and cool down this area, then goes up here and come back to this aquatuner. Aquatuner cool down this petroleum inside this pipe, then goes back to this room. When Aquatuner works, produce heat. The heat turns the water in this room to the steam, and when this steam reach 125 degrees, this generator start working and produce electricity for the system itself. For now, I'm using this and this to produce the electricity for this system. Also, we have let's use this layout. I have this thermosensor here for the liquid pipe. So when the liquid pipe reaches certain degrees, I mean cool down to certain degrees after this Aquatuner, then Aquatuner stop working and the petroleum goes through this bridge instead of through the Aquatuner. So this is this whole system, and then we have the pipe here, liquid pipe, to pump out this water to this unlimited water reservoir. And I close down my base and I have two set of the atmosphere duct, one down here with this liquid like for the down area and this area, as you can see, and from this area to top and this side there is another ducts here with another liquid pipe, I'm sorry, liquid door. And also in this area they can't combine to this, I mean they can't go from this area to this area from that door. So because if they two connected, they bring the atmosphere to other dogs, and that make more task for the dupes. So they have to bring that, you must say, deliver suit. So the dupes deliver the suit to the dog. Also making another farm, natural farm or pip farm for the Thimble Reed in this area. I need something to stabilize the heat. For that, we use this thermosensor, and we make nearby any of these gas vents like this. But you shouldn't make this uh, side by side of this vent. Give it 3 or more distance. I can make it here, for example, or make it here. Because this place only has one tile empty, I make it here. So, because if you make this very close, instantly recognize the air come from the pipe and gas vent. But if you want the whole to use the temperature of the whole room, is better to have a little bit distance between the vent and this sensor, like this. Then we put this, for example, to 20 degree, and send Greek signal when is above 20 degree, because the air inside these pipes are cooled by this cool area. I used automation to deactivate this when this is full, but sometimes this just work when this is 100 of 100. If a stored area is 92, 93, anything less than 100, this doesn't work. So I must watch this and disable this sometimes. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell in my YouTube. Also follow me on Twitch. Elvin J is out. Bye.